Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing things a little bit different here today on Beauty with Lily. I am going to be sharing 25 random facts about myself. I've never done something like this, not even on my blog, so this is something completely different for me, so you guys will get to know me a little bit better. And there's also something included at the end, so make sure you stay tuned until the end and watch out for that. But before we get into the video, I also want to mention that I am doing this in collaboration with a few of my friends here on YouTube. They are amazing girls and you guys will fall in love with them, so make sure you check them out. They are Jackie, Amanda, Jen, and Tanya. Everything will be linked down below and you guys can get to know them a little bit better, and stay tuned for the end like I mentioned earlier because there's something a little bit extra added at the end. Let's go ahead and get into it. I have two younger brothers and they are actually twins. I graduated high school a year earlier than I was supposed to, and I graduated with high honors. I am extremely clumsy and I always fall. I mean, it hardly ever fails. I always fall. But I've actually never had a broken bone. In nursing school, I received Student of the Year. Telling you, I was a nerd. When my husband and I first got married, I was obsessed with watching the show Snapped. And in case you haven't watched it, it's a show where women murder their husbands or boyfriends. Yeah, my husband was a little freaked out. But really and truly, I love any kind of murder investigation show, so I'm really intrigued by all that. I think it's really neat. When I was a little girl, I used to be obsessed with having braces, and we would go to the dentist and I would always beg and ask for braces, but I actually never had any. And my dentist would always be like, you don't need any, you have like perfect teeth. When I was a child, I actually collected porcelain dolls. I had over 30 of them all over my room and people were kind of freaked out by them, but I loved them. I talk for my dog. Hashtag crazy dog lady. Yes, I know it seems insane, but if you are a crazy dog person like I am, you will understand. Hopefully. I'm actually an extremely shy person. I used to love playing The Sims on the computer. I was so obsessed with playing that game. I had the extension packs where you could like buy furniture from IKEA and different clothing extension packs. I was a little too obsessed with The Sims. Anybody else play them and like hear the little music every now and then in the background? No, just me? Okay. When I was a preteen, I actually went vegetarian for a year, but it just didn't work out. I missed pizza way too much. I've actually never gotten a traffic or speeding ticket ever. Knock on wood. I enjoy my alone time a little bit too much. I love being alone, but I'm actually also very family oriented. I played the flute and the piccolo for 6 years. Chocolate is my extreme weakness. I used to never walk out the door without my makeup on, and things have changed. I can actually go grocery shopping and even go to a restaurant without any makeup on now and feel really comfortable. I am not a big fan of Twitter. I don't know. I have a Twitter account and I get on there every now and then and interact with people. It's not my first choice when it comes to social media. I prefer Instagram and Snapchat. I have a cousin who I actually share a birthday with, and it's not just like a regular birthday. I'm talking we were born at the same time. I mean, exact same time on the same year, just in different hospitals. When I'm watching my absolute favorite football teams, I go a little bit crazy. Okay, maybe a lot of bit crazy, and yeah, it's insane. Everybody laughs at me. But I only do it like if I'm extremely comfortable in front of you. I don't do it in front of everybody, but I can go to a restaurant and watch a football game and not go crazy. But if I'm home with my family, I will be yelling at the TV. I'll even curse because that's how crazy I go over football, especially college football. I am in love with the Bierman bunch, and I actually wish I was part of their family. I love Kim and her husband. I mean, come on. And her babies are just adorable, and I live vicariously through them. I just absolutely adore the Bierman bunch, and I wish I was them sometimes. This is a little bit strange, but I used to talk to myself as a child, and I actually still do sometimes. I oftentimes find myself talking to myself, and it's a little weird, but that's what makes me me. And lastly, on our second date, when my husband and I first started dating, we actually bought a dog together. It was totally unplanned, and it was, I don't know, it was something that I'll always remember. It's something that, looking back at now, it's just, there's so many memories behind it. Unfortunately, that dog has now passed away, and I took it extremely, extremely hard. But it's such a good memory, and just, I don't know, it's just something very sweet. And I think my love for dogs definitely came through because of him, because he is such a huge dog lover, and because of him I am now a crazy dog lady. I could have like 500 dogs and I would be happy. I would be so happy. Okay guys, so that about wraps it up for my 25 random facts. I'll have to say it was a little bit hard coming up with 25 of them, just because I don't find myself to be very, I don't know, very interesting. But I wanted you guys to stick around until the end, because we are actually, the girls that I am collaborating with are actually giving away a $100 gift card to either Ulta or Sephora. It's the winner's choice. I am so excited to be collaborating with these girls and giving away this gift card to one of you guys. The rules are very simple. Everything is listed down below. All you really have to do that's mandatory is subscribe to all of our channels. There's 5 of us. And follow all of us on Instagram, and that's really all that's mandatory. But there is a link down below where you can click on and enter and follow the rules, and there are bonus entries if you want to earn an extra entry and increase your chances of winning. So definitely enter. I would love to have you guys here on my channel. So if you're coming over from any of the other girls' channels, welcome. I hope you enjoy it here and stick around for the future. I love these girls. They're just the absolute sweetest, and I've known some of them for a little bit longer than others, but I see so much potential in them, and I can't wait to see them grow and succeed and see where their channels take them. And I'm just so glad they collaborated with me and did this with me. So definitely make sure you check all of them out and subscribe to them and follow them on Instagram, and then check out the bonus entries, of course, and the link that I mentioned. You have to enter through there or else it won't count. So make sure you check that down below, as well as the rules and all of their links and Instagram handle names. So I think that's about it, you guys. Just a little bit on the girls. Amanda, I met her through YouTube, no, actually through Instagram quite recently, and she is gorgeous, and her reviews and her videos are just so thorough and great quality. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy watching her. And Jen, I've known Jen for a while, since I first started blogging. She started following my blog, and she's actually just a YouTuber, but she was so sweet and followed my blog and kept up with me, you know, my post. And even when I kind of stopped blogging, she was still, you know, following me on Instagram and kind of keeping up with me. So she is just the sweetest. She is a Canadian and lives in Texas, and she is just beautiful. Definitely check her out. She has some amazing Halloween tutorials from last year. She did like a what's her name, the girl, the evil one from Little Mermaid, can't remember her name. Ursula? Is it Ursula? I think so. Anyway, she has really good Halloween stuff from last year, and I can't wait to see what she does this year. And then Jackie. Jackie, I've known the longest. We have been following each other's blogs for such a long time, and she is just a doll. I absolutely adore her. She has been there through a lot that I've gone through personally, so she knows me on a little bit more personal level. And so does Tanya, who I've known just almost as long as I've known Jackie. She also started out as a blogger and then kind of is slowly transitioning into YouTube. So both beautiful, gorgeous girls, inside and out. They all are just gorgeous inside and out. And like I said, I see them going forward with their channels, and definitely check them out. Like I said, I am going to go ahead and end it here because we're getting a little bit, you know, sentimental here, and I don't want to cry. But definitely check them out. Please be sure to enter by using the link. If not, nothing will count. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you're new here, please subscribe. I would love to have you and to be a part of the Beauty with Lily family. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.